Merry meet guys, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I wanted to record a video for this week's YouTube Pagan Challenge topic, which is outdoors rituals versus indoor rituals, and my opinion on the topic. So I don't really have a preference. This is my second time trying to make this video. I don't really have a preference towards either. I have a place where I'm living at now. I have the luxury of having a little backyard where it's private, so I could practice magic out in the backyard without being interrupted or spied upon or whatever. I do have a nosy landlord, but I try to keep. She doesn't really know a lot about the practice, which is pretty good. But when it comes to actually doing magic and rituals, I'm more of a impromptu spellcaster, kind of on the spot, and when I feel the need arises. Unless it's something like if it's something dire need, I'm on the spot. But if it's something that's goal oriented, I like to plan it out. And this has nothing to do with the topic, but it's an explanation. So when I'm on the spot and doing spellcasting, I usually do stuff either at my altar or in my kitchen or in the house in general. Because usually when I've thought about it or impromptu, I've either been at work all day, and when I work 12-hour shifts at my job, or 11-hour shifts at my job. So from 8:30 or 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So I don't want to, or when I get home, I don't want to get all of my stuff. Like, I don't really have the energy to get all of my stuff together and take it outside and set up a circle and do all that to get in the mood when I can get my stuff together inside and, clear off my spaces that I need cleared off, have enough room, get all my stuff together, and if I want to cast a circle, I usually don't. I usually just have some incense going and some candles just to light the mood, and just cast my spell that way or do my ritual that way. Since a lot of my practice stems from folk magic and learning now more of the hoodoo side, a lot of it is in the kitchen. A lot of my rituals and stuff are in the kitchen and are at my altar. They're not really outside. But I have been. I do. With that being said, it's not like I don't like doing stuff outside, because I do. When I have the time to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get situated. When I do have the time to do a ritual outside, whether it is to go outside when it's not humid and the damn state bug, the mosquito's not out, fucking bloodsucker. When it's not humid and the mosquitoes aren't out, or it's, not too hot. I'm not a big fan of. I live in the South and I'm not a fan of hot weather. I will go outside or at night to, work magic that way. And usually when I go outside to do outdoor rituals here, I don't take a lot of stuff with me. I'll have, if I'm going somewhere else other than my backyard, I'll pack like I'm packing a hiking trip. I have a little book bag. You see my old camera bag I got from college, and it's a Canon backpack. And I pack necessities that I need. I'll pack a jar of salt, beach sand, ocean water, salt water, a altar cloth or a bandana, depending on what I'm doing. I'll have a color coordinating bandana or altar cloth to kind of help me in the mood. I usually don't take candles with me when I go outside. I don't do jar candles because a lot of the places that I go and do rituals, when I get to do them, they're at state parks. So, and they don't allow any kind of fires on the property at all, and I don't want to get a fine. So I don't do incense. I don't do candles or anything like that when I'm at an outdoor state park wise anyway. Like when I'm at like a public park, like the Battery here in Charleston, or which is a fun place to do magic, or if I am at the riverfront park, which again you really don't want candles there anyway because the breeze off the water. There's ways to block it at the Battery. You're still on the water, but there's like a huge gazebo you can, it's kind of blocked off in the wind and trees and stuff. But at Riverfront Park, it's just kind of wide open, breezy area. You would kind of only know about that if you lived here. So I'm just naming off parks that you probably don't even know about. The Battery you probably do because it's kind of historic. Well, it is historic. I'm not saying kind of, it is historic. But when practicing magic outside, like I said, I don't bring a lot of tools, and usually my rituals are, if it's for a particular goal or a particular intention, but I can't say that because all rituals should be for a particular intention. If it's for a Sabbat or an Esbit or whatever, I'll have something typed out and have it kind of written. If it's for a particular spell that I'm doing, like I need to be outside to banish something or charge something with the moon or whatever, or bring in positive energies. If there's a particular spell for doing that I find in a spell book that I want to tweak, I'll have that written out and I'll bring that with me in my magic journal. But if I'm just going out to go to the places, which most of the magic I do outside is going to different places here or in my backyard, and being able to center myself, create sacred space, center myself, and commune with the local spirits. And not that I'm bringing any home or anything like that. It's just to kind of talk to them and leave them offerings. I usually take crystal offerings, either a clear quartz charged with the sunlight or the moonlight, or I leave water for plants, or I pick up in the park as that offering, or leaving some type of food, like I'll have snacks or something, fruit or whatever, and leave it by a tree, or and offer that up to the spirits as thanks for communication. So that's usually what I do when I'm doing outdoor rituals. My indoor stuff, there's a gamut of things that I do inside, just because working crazy hours, I'm not a fan. Oh, I mean, when I have the time and I have the energy to lug everything outside, I'll do it. But most of the time, I'll do my workings inside, where they can be kept, to myself, and I feel more protected, I guess. Outside, when I do rituals outside, it's more of a well, I guess that's kind of comes with it, openness and like a rush of energy. Whereas inside, you can still achieve that feeling, but it takes maybe a little bit longer because you're surrounded by, the four walls and the ceiling and the floor. You don't have that open space that you do outside. But with that all being said, I do a lot of my, I know it's being repeated, I do a lot of my spell work indoors. And I know it seems lately that these are all the videos that I am doing on my personal channel, and for that I do apologize. I want to get an update video and my thoughts on some things out there and put on my page and put on my YouTube channel. And it's not like I don't have the time or the internet to do it. I got internet at the house now. I just haven't found, I guess what, I haven't found another topic I want to talk about. I haven't really read any new books as of yet, or at least finished any new books. I have a ton of books, but I haven't really finished them. I have like 15, I have like thousands of books, it feels like. exaggeration. I probably have maybe 100. Maybe 100. But some that I've only halfway read through, and I'd have to reread again to even start doing the Book Witch series. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I ramble on, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. And until next time, many blessings.